Hi, I'm Arya and welcome. For this Eid, we all plan to go for a staycation at a farm. As the situation here was not very nice, a relaxation was most needed. We went for the staycation with our cousins and we all had a great time. So come along to see how we spent our day. We started from Sharjah and headed towards Khorfakkan. On our way, we all decided to meet at a spot so that we can go together. And then we stopped at a gas station where we filled up our cars and also got snacks and some sandwiches to munch on the way. It was a long drive and my kids were craving for a road trip. With this drive, for a while they won't be asking for it again. Half the time they ate their snacks, then told stories, and then the boredom hit. So they kept on asking when we were reaching. The drive was beautiful and relaxing, and we also loved the views that we were getting to see. The more further we went, the mountains were becoming more and more magnificent. It had been long since we came to this area, so it was very refreshing. We then took a turn and entered a different area. Everything changed quickly, and I was also wondering why we could see Oman's flag. When Etisalat reminded us that we were roaming, did we realize that we were in a different country altogether. This is Madha in Oman. We entered a small village and only our villa seems to stand out as something big and new. Also, because of the bougainvillea, it seemed colorful as well. We all reached and greeted everybody, took the keys and again headed out as it was already evening. We quickly went to a nearby farm. After driving for a few minutes, did we realize that the farm was a little further away from where we stayed. Usually whenever we go, we get to see farms with animals, but this time it was with plants. Kids were not very happy about it, but the adults were pleased. We got to see date palms, bananas and papayas growing and also mangoes and lemons. The mangoes were just flowering and the lemons were teeny tiny, so we couldn't pick anything. We also got to see the falaj system through which the farm was getting watered. At first we thought it was a small farm, but the walking just seemed endless. It was also slightly hot, so by this time kids started feeling thirsty and hungry and also all sorts of complaints started coming up. So we slowly decided to wind up our walking and decided to go back to our cars. That was when a local man came to us and said that we could see a horse. So we all went to see it. But as the horse was not in a very happy mood to see us, it ran away. So we slowly decided to head back to where our cars were parked. One good thing was we all achieved the steps for that day, and on our way back we got some water and some snacks for everyone as we all were hungry and thirsty by this time. After coming back, we all settled down, changed and then took out the things for grilling. By then the kids were all excited and ready to jump into the pool. I started taking videos before the whole place could be trashed by the kids. And here these people were actually destroying the fish by learning to grill it, and she was scolding them for spoiling it. Meanwhile, here my boys were having some fun. Now come, let's go around and see the place. This here was a big playground where we could play football or basketball, and one of the most beautiful things about this villa was there were bougainvilleas everywhere, and with the pink and white flowers, the whole place naturally looked very colorful and bright. There was a small sparrow's nest above that rest area, and then comes this play area where the kids played, and also we moms took turn to play on the swings. There was this big seating area which was quite large and it could accommodate all of us, and then a small kitchen and an outdoor washroom as well. There were 3 rooms in total, and here is where the men slept, occupying the sofas, and they took the extra mattresses. Next room had a king-size bed and we put the boys in here. This room was connected to the next bedroom through the inside, and the next two rooms were occupied by us ladies. It was like a well-deserved sleepover where we got to share stories, gossips and secrets. Men were getting into a dance mood and the kids were busy in the pool making use of all the time they could spend in there. Some of us were playing, some were sharing stories and eating and drinking, and everybody were in their own mood and doing whatever they felt like. After a while, we asked the kids to leave the pool, and once they all did, they got dressed up and they all began with playing other games. Later into the night, after we all had dinner, more chit-chatting and story time were continued. That was when we had this strange idea to go for stargazing. We all went out to the front of our villa and lied down on the road to look at the stars. The sky was cloudy, but we did manage to find a few stars. Nevertheless, I truly enjoyed the experience. I think I was actually a kid the last time I lied down and saw a star like that. After more late night talking, I couldn't fall asleep, and by that time it was already sunrise. Peacefully standing outside our villa, that's when I realized that we were surrounded by mountains on all the sides. I found that there was a dam near our villa and also the road that we were lying down yesterday. After that, there was a small pathway where the water could flow. That's when I realized this must be the wadis that we usually get to hear during the rain. As the area was dry, it seemed fine. There were some birds to keep me company in the morning, and just like me, there were few others who couldn't sleep. So we all were talking for a while just to keep us entertained till the others woke up. I actually tried reading for a while, which helped me to sleep for some time. Just before leaving the villa, me and my cousin decided to go exploring the dam. Like I said, the dam was dry as a desert, not a single drop of water. And on our way, we decided to tell the others that the water was crystal clear and blue, and they all missed a very beautiful sight. Thankfully, we all came here and spent a beautiful day just before the rain came. On our way back, it had started drizzling, and as we all know, with the constant rain for the past few days, it would definitely have flooded this area. Few days after the rain, we did see through the reels that this dam really did have crystal clear blue water. Saying bye-bye, we all went our way, hoping to meet for the next holidays. You guys also don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.